Hey there guys, I'm Daniel and today I'll share with you 3 reasons why the law of attraction might not be working out for you and what you can do instead to make it work out for you and to really be able to manifest your dream life and all your heart's desires. So stay tuned for this video, I hope you really enjoy it and let's begin. So the first reason that gets into my mind is that when people want to manifest something, they use imagination, they visualize themselves in the situation, which is all good, that's perfect. But when they do this, they don't allow themselves to feel the emotions, so they have so much expectation afterwards. For example, let's say I currently want to use the law of attraction to manifest like a new girlfriend or something like this. And I sit here and for the next 10 to 15 minutes, I imagine myself in a relationship that's really loving. I imagine what I will be doing with the girl of my dreams and all these things. But what happens next is after I finish my visualization and I go to the things that I have planned for the day, then I still have this expectation in my mind that I have to meet this girl somehow, that something has to happen for me to experience my manifestation. And all these things are building what is called resistance. Resistance is when you want something, but you're expecting it, and once you're expecting it, you don't really believe in it. Because what you gotta understand that the only moment that exists is the present moment. So when you're tapping into your imagination, into a visualization, and you're using this to like feel the emotion of your manifestation already happening, already being manifested, then if you do this correctly and if you allow yourself to feel the emotion of this manifestation, then you shouldn't expect anything, because if the only moment that exists is the present moment, then the wish that you want manifested has already been manifested. Why do you expect something to happen when it's already being manifested? If you do this correctly, then you won't expect, you won't have any resistance, you won't look for your manifestations when you go out into the world, and you really won't have any resistance. So this is the first thing that people do wrong, and that's stopping them to attract the things that they really want in their lives. The second thing is something related to how the law of attraction actually works. You gotta understand that you attract not what you want, you attract who you are as a person, as a vibrational being. Because you're not only this physical being, you're also your higher self, embodied in this physical being, and so you have a conscious mind and a subconscious mind. When you're trying to use the law of attraction consciously, using visualization and some other techniques like affirmations and different kinds of stuff, then you're using just a small portion of your mind. You're using just about 5 to 10% of your mind, of your willpower to manifest something. But then you have the other 90% of your mind that are also manifesting all the time. They're never stopping basically. So you're always in the manifestation process. But you don't know what you're manifesting because it's all happening subconsciously. Your subconsciousness is always manifesting something. And if you don't know what is stored in your subconscious mind and what is being attracted in your life, then if you're only using 5 to 10% of your consciousness to attract something, then you might be attracting these 5 to 10% consciously and the other 90% unconsciously. So when your manifestation actually comes to your life, you won't be able to recognize it because you've attracted all this other bullshit and all this random stuff that's being manifested from your subconscious mind. So it is also really important to understand what do you have stored in your subconscious mind. What are the repressed emotions that you live by? What are the beliefs that you have about reality, about who you are, about relationships, about money, and so on? Because all these things are also attracting your reality. You know, there was one saying that is really important to understand and to know, that our beliefs create our reality. And if we don't know what we believe about reality, we then won't know what we are attracting in our reality and how we can change our life for the better. So that's why it's really important now that you know that your subconscious mind is also manifesting your life. You fill in your subconscious mind with more productive things. So let's say if you have anxiety, or if you have fear of public speaking, of meeting new people, all these things are being manifested all the time. So when you're walking down the street in a public place, you're constantly thinking, oh, what might these people around me be thinking about me? If I do this, if I go and do something outrageous, what might all these people be thinking about me? How would I look in their eyes? And all these things, they're being manifested also. Not only your conscious thoughts, but also your subconscious thoughts. And the interesting thing about our subconsciousness is that we don't really know what's stored in there, and that we are living most of our lives on autopilot, using our subconscious and unconscious mind. You can think of the subconscious mind as a storage house for emotions, for repressed emotions, and the unconscious mind as a storage house for beliefs and statements that you believe about reality. Like, if I don't experience the most amazing people that I want to have in my life when I'm in a relationship with somebody, the case of this might be that I have a belief in my unconscious mind that says that I only attract this kind of people in my relationships, in my romantic relationships. For example, they might be controlling or, yeah, any kind of people. So yeah, you gotta understand that your subconscious and unconscious minds are also filled with so much stuff, and most of the time we don't really know what's in there. That's why it's really important to take control over our subconscious mind. And how do we do this? We build habits, we listen to affirmations before we go to sleep, we repeat affirmations in front of the mirror when we wake up, because then our brain is in theta brainwaves, which are like more high vibrational brainwaves, and our subconscious mind is able to perceive the information that we are giving to it more easily. It's more receptive to new information. So I have different videos about that, but let me continue with the topic of this video. So the third reason that you're not attracting what you want in your life is that you're feeling that you're not understanding actually the language of the world. And the language of the world is the language of the universe, let's call it this way. It's emotions and beliefs and stories and rules we have about reality, all these things. But emotion is the one thing that's being most important here. I basically talked about this in the second reason why you're not attracting what you want in your life. But the third reason is that you gotta understand that the law of attraction actually works in this way. You're attracting what you are, how you feel, and what you believe about reality. But if you believe more positive things about reality that are more resonating with your spirit, with your higher self, with the perception of your higher self, then you will feel better and you will attract a better version of reality that's more resonating with your life and more resonating with your spirit. Yeah. So yeah, the third reason why you're not attracting what you want is that you have some repressed emotions in your body. You might be feeling some fear, anxiety, guilt, grief, or apathy. Yeah, I mean all these negative emotions that are being repressed and that most of the time we don't really know that we are feeling them. So that's why it's so important to heal our past and to do some shadow work. If you don't know what shadow work is, I actually have a video that might pop up somewhere around here that's going to explain to you how you can do shadow work, how you can heal your past and become the best version of yourself. So to sum up, these are the three reasons why the law of attraction might not be working out for you. And if you really focus on changing your subconscious mind, of not attaching so much importance to your manifestations, because you understand that once you allow yourself to experience the emotion of your manifestation, then you're able to let go and just allow your manifestation to come into your life. You don't have to think about it, you don't have to worry, you don't have to expect it. This isn't something that you have to do. The rest of the work is being made by your higher self and the world around you. Because we are all one being. Me, you, and the environment around me are all one being. We are all one consciousness. Most people think that the consciousness is actually in the mind, in the head, but actually the consciousness is in my mind, in my body, and all around me. So it's like this huge thing that's connecting everything. So we are all connected. I think that you already know this, but these things are so connected to each other because if you understand how consciousness really works, then you also understand how the law of attraction works and how you can manifest the dream life that you are always dreaming of. So yeah, I really do encourage you to allow yourself to feel the emotion of your manifestations when you're using visualizations and to use this process of see it, feel it, be it. First, you're seeing yourself in the perfect scenario with your perfect life in your mind's eye, in your imagination. Then you allow yourself to feel the emotions, to let the emotions come up. If you want to attract more money in your life, then allow yourself to feel abundant and to recognize abundance everywhere. And after you do this repetitively and consistently, then you become the person who is abundant. So the reality around you won't have any other options but to reflect who you are from the inside. If you feel abundant in every given moment in time, then abundance will come into your life and you can't stop it really. But if you have expectations, if you attach too much importance about being rich and having so much money, then actually this is going to resist all the abundance and you're not allowing, then you won't be allowing all these things to come into your life. So please allow yourself to feel the emotions of your manifestations because this is the most important thing. And also have so much fun in your life. Like have fun even in the worst moments of your life. When you feel bad, have fun with that. Oh, I'm like, have fun with yourself. Be ironic. Like, oh, I'm feeling bad right now. This is strange. Like, I felt bad so much of the time before, but let me react to this in a different way. It's so fun to feel bad. Like, what can I do instead to make myself feel better and just have fun in life in general? Like, in all situations in life, don't make them too serious. Just have fun and allow yourself to feel good. Because if you feel good all of the time, then nothing can really stop you from attracting the life of your dreams. So yeah, I think this is everything I wanted to share with you in this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you got some value out of it. I hope that you will really practice these things in your life. Please comment down below your experience with manifesting what you want in your life. Let's connect. Let's build this channel as one huge family, one huge conscious family that's helping each other in our awakening journey. And let's make this planet whole again and full of love, empathy, and compassion. Thank you so much again for watching. Comment down below, like this video if you got some value out of it. Subscribe to my channel. I'll be posting almost daily here to help you with the awakening process and to help you become the best version of yourself. Thank you so much for third time and bye bye.